Hey everyone, it's John P.O. here, and this is MAMECADE episode number 16. I just wanted to take a moment to thank all the members of the retro gaming community on YouTube who over the last month have been so kind and welcoming and supporting my work. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Today I thought we'd take a look at Atari's 1984 arcade game, Peter Pack Rat. Dictionary.com defines a pack rat as someone who hoards objects. Well, that's exactly what the game designers were aiming for. You play Peter Pack Rat, and you're scouring the scenes for specific items that are missing from your collection back at your nest. You gather them up while avoiding rats, cats, dogs, just to name a few of your enemies. First of all, the character animations and colors are simply beautiful. Watching someone play over their shoulder, you could easily be confusing this game for watching a Saturday morning cartoon. Compared to some of the other games manufacturers were putting out that year, Atari was miles ahead of them in the computer graphics and visuals department. Now, if that wasn't enough, Atari was also putting some fantastic music in their machines at that time. Many even had synthesized voices as well. With all that going for it, you would think Peter Pack Rat would be a hit, but it wasn't. Atari built a great sound system configuration so the player would be immersed in the sounds of the game, but unfortunately the machine would continue to play its attract music even when there was no one playing the machine. Operators would receive numerous complaints, and they themselves would go nuts that the game just wouldn't shut up. Not wanting to mess with the game's setup menu, many times they just simply turned the game off. And an off game doesn't make money. Atari also gave the game an unusual 8-way joystick. It had a button on the top of it that was used to make your character jump. Unfortunately, it was constantly breaking just from normal play. A replacement took a very long time to arrive, and it was very expensive. Eventually, Atari only sold about 500 units in total. Let's take a look at the gameplay and judge for ourselves. Okay, level 1, the junkyard. You can see 3 items in my hovel there that are silhouetted that I need to get. 2 bottles and a ring. They're glowing, so it's very easy to find those objects. You also see some other objects that are glowing. Those are throwable. I could throw them at my enemies to knock them out temporarily. You just gather what you need and get back to your hovel without getting killed, and that solves the board. Let's do that right now. Simple. And obviously you get bonus for the faster time that you do it. Level 2 is the underground part. A little harder. Grab these items so you can throw, and then go around collecting what you need. And you can see they're silhouetted again at my little hovel. Now you'll see some bats in this board. If you throw a stone at a bat, you can actually get a ride and zoom around the place on these winged creatures, bats, owls. Very helpful to get to where you have to get to. That's only temporary also. That little maze is a little tricky. You have to go in and out to find the right combination. It's very cool. I love this animation on this game. It was actually drawn by an animator named Debbie Hayes, who has worked for directors like Ralph Bashki and has freelanced for Walt Disney. She's really quite amazing, and she worked obviously for Atari for a bit back in the 80s and animated this for them. Now level 3 is the treehouse level. Not very good at this level, but I'll give it a shot. A lot more items to get. You gotta watch out for the moss because it's slippery. Oh boy. Alright. We'll try again. Like I said, you can use these flying creatures if you knock them out to get a ride and fly around, which is really helpful in a board like this. At later levels, your jumping power gets a little better and you can leap farther. Look at that. Really convenient. Now it tells me I still need 2 more objects. Let's see if I can find those. Oh boy. Okay, well at least I banked what objects I had, so I just have to get those 2 remaining objects. think they're at the bottom of the board. It's the only place I pretty much haven't gone. Oh, no, so close. All right, well, that's the game. It's, I think it's a fun game. It didn't do so well at the arcades for the obvious reasons, but fortunately we can play it at home on MAME, or try playing one of the ported versions. It was also ported to the Commodore 64, the Amstrad CPC, and the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. So give Peter Packrat a chance. It's a very fun game to try out.